What's up, everybody? This is Fred Rachani of TSC News. My phone is absolutely, positively blowing up right now because the headline that is dominating the headlines right now is Kevin Durant to sign with the Golden State Warriors. Yes, Kevin Durant. So, if you're currently playing NBA 2K16 like I am right now until you get NBA 2K17, you're going to see Kevin Durant as part of the Thunder, and that is the last time, at least for a while, that you will see Kevin Durant in a Oklahoma City Thunder uniform. The former MVP, multi-time All-Star, the future Hall of Famer, he is joining his rival Golden State Warriors. And think about this, okay? He signed, according to ESPN's Mark Stein, for 2 years, $54 million with a player option after the first year, meaning he can opt out and get a whole lot more money from the Warriors or another team should everything go well or not go so well. And think about this. The Thunder were essentially one game away from the NBA Finals, and the Golden State Warriors were one win away from an NBA championship. Think about that. And now, Kevin Durant is joining forces with Draymond Green, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Iguodala. Holy doodle squat. A great coach in Steve Kerr. My God. Luke Walton, are you sure you wanted to take that Lakers job, dude? Because Steve Kerr's health is still not the best, and you could have been coaching Kevin Durant. Wow. Those shots that Harrison Barnes missed in the playoffs, Kevin Durant ain't missing those. But you know who's going to be missing Kevin Durant? OKC. Man, this is huge. And I got to say this. A lot of people are going to get on KD for going to the Warriors. But look, I got to give him props. And nothing against LeBron. Look, it was 6 years ago. People were immature. People grow up. But, you know, he made a whole theatrical thing of the decision. Kevin Durant just interviewed with teams, did his thing. Okay, he made him come to the Hamptons. Not a bad place to do a meeting. And made his decision right away. Took a lot less money than he could have gotten from the Thunder and from other teams. And here we are. So, man, the only thing I got to say is Kevin Durant, you're going from OKC, where they had a lot of expectations, but the media really liked you, to Golden State. And while the Bay Area isn't the biggest market in the country, it is a top 10 market. The Warriors were undoubtedly, besides LeBron James and the Cavs, the number one ratings draw for the NBA. And, you know, in most of sports, you know, outside of the NFL, as far as like in the States. And now you're going to the Warriors, where it is essentially, in the eyes of a lot of fans, in the eyes of a lot of media, hell, I'm sure in the eyes of his teammates, championship or bust. Can they get there? Yeah, they can. But you don't know about the Spurs. You don't know about the Thunder themselves, although, man, losing KD. I mean, they got Oladipo, but losing KD, that's a gigantic loss. Man, that is a gigantic loss. I mean, look, the Clippers are in the mix. The West in general is always tough. All right? Right now, you look at the lay of the land. You can never count out the Spurs, and you got the Warriors right now. Are there any other teams on the horizon that could really compete with those two organizations in the West? You never know. You never know. But at the moment, the Warriors look like the favorites to, at the very least, to get to the Western Conference Finals, perhaps the NBA Finals again. Man, I don't know if they'll win 73 games again, but that's one hell of a team. But, folks, I just wanted to kind of go over real quick while we're at it some of the other signings that have come up in this free agent frenzy, this free agent bonanza, whatever you want to call it. We have Darren Williams re-signing with the Dallas Mavericks for 1 year at $10 million. We have Matt Barnes returning to Sacramento, even though they decided to withdraw their offer to Seth Curry, and that's bizarre, but whatever. Jamal Crawford is returning to the Clippers, the former Sixth Man of the Year, 3 years, $42 million. Garrett Temple, 3 years, $24 million with the Sacramento Kings. Cole Aldrich, 3 years, $22 million with the Minnesota Timberwolves. And yes, a lot of these NBA contracts are ridiculous, including Mike Conley's $153 million contract to stay with the Memphis Grizzlies. I never thought I'd say I want that Mike Conley money, but hot damn, I want that Mike Conley money. he is no longer underrated, and it's a good move for the Grizzlies, although the amount of money they're spending, oof. But look, if the market dictates that Mike Conley should get paid that much money, good for him. It ain't our money. It ain't our money. Andrew Nicholson agrees to a 4-year, $26 million deal with the Wizards. Eric Gordon to the Houston Rockets, 4 years, $53 million. Austin Rivers staying in L.A., 3 years, $35 million with the Clippers. We had Bismack Biyombo going to the Orlando Magic. Harrison Barnes, it looks like, is going to go to Dallas because he did sign their offer sheet. And the Warriors didn't match because they got Kevin Durant. Courtney Lee agreed to a 4-year deal with the Knicks. Joakim Noah to the Knicks as well. They look like a pretty damn good team. Dwayne Wade, to the best of my knowledge, as of press time, has not agreed to a deal with any team, although that can change any time. And you never know. Might not be with Miami anymore. Kind of crazy. Al Horford to Boston. 4-year max deal worth $113 million. Boston was kind of doing the full court press trying to get Kevin Durant. They even brought Tom Brady in the meeting. Yeah. Didn't work out so well, but hey, at least they tried. Marvin Williams signed a 4-year deal for $54.5 million. Jeremy Lin signed with the Brooklyn Nets, so we may get some Brooklyn Lin sanity or Brooklyn sanity. We have Ryan Anderson, 4-year deal worth $80 million to the Houston Rockets. Trevor Booker, $18 million deal, $18 million deal, easy for me to say, 2 years to Brooklyn. As I said before, Biyombo to Orlando, $70 million range. Aaron Aflalo, $25 million, 2 years with the Kings. Man, just a ton of deals. Luol Deng, a deal worth nearly $72 million for 4 years with the Lakers, on top of them paying Timothy Mozgov. Oh, my God. Or excuse me, Timothy. Jeez, I can't read today. Joakim Noah, 4 years, $72 million with the Knicks. Kent Bazemore got paid. Good for him. 4 years, $70 million to stay with the Hawks. Jared Dudley back to Phoenix. 3 years, $30 million. I'm just tongue-twisted because on one hand, we got a team that might be the greatest team of all time should they go all the way, and Kevin Durant and the Warriors. And on the other hand, we got these dudes getting paid so much freaking money. And guess what? It's probably going to get even more ridiculous with the new NBA TV deal that's going to pay them like $1 billion. That's billion with the B. Man, as far as any other notable deals, Jeff Green, 1-year deal, $15 million to Orlando. We have Delly getting paid, going to the Bucks. Ugh. Man. Mike Conley, as I said before, $153 million deal with Memphis for 5 years. Dwight Howard, 3 years, $78.5 million to the Hawks. I actually like that deal. Maybe Dwight Howard will resurrect his career. Maybe not. Delly, as I said, going to the Bucks, 4 years, $38.4 million. Call me ignorant, but I would like to think you could find somebody that could give you Delly's production for significantly cheaper. Perhaps somebody that you could call from the D-League. And I'm not trying to be douchey here. I'm just saying. It's Delly. It's Delly. Solomon Hill, 4-year deal, $48 million with the Pelicans. Chandler Parsons, 4-year max contract, $94.8 million with the Grizzlies. Evan Turner to the Celtics. This one's ridiculous. 4 years. Oh, sorry. He was with the Celtics, going to the Blazers. 4 years, $75 million to the Portland Trail Blazers. Jesus Christmas. Just crazy. Andre Drummond staying with the Pistons, $130 million, 5-year max deal. Al Jefferson agrees to a 3-year, $30 million deal with the Pacers. I actually like that. I like Al Jefferson, one of the few true big men in the league. I just hope he can stay healthy. Bradley Beal signs a max deal, 5 years, near $130 million to stay with the Wizards. Whew, that could bite them in the butt. And let's see, we had DJ Augustine with the Magic, 4 years, $29 million. The list just goes on and on. Of course, Hassan Whiteside staying with the Miami Heat. We have Jordan Clarkson agreeing to a 4-year, $50 million deal with the Lakers. Nicholas Batum, 5 years, $120 million with the Charlotte Hornets. DeRozan staying in Toronto, 5 years, $130 million deal or more. And Mozgov, as I said, 4 years, $64 million. There's a bunch of others going on. I mean, it's free agency. It's nuts, and it's going to be even more nuts next year when certain guys opt out. I fully expect LeBron James to agree to a huge deal with the Cavs again. And, man, I don't know what to expect with Dwayne Wade, but good Lord. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of moving pieces. But, folks, I want to hear from you. What do you think about Kevin Durant to the Golden State Warriors? What do you think about the future of the OKC Thunder? Is Russell, I got that hustle Westbrook as good as gone? And who do you think made the best free agency move besides the Warriors? And who do you think made the worst free agency move? Let me know. Leave a comment below. Tweet us. Facebook us. Do what you got to do. If you enjoyed this update, please like, share, take care. And until next time, everybody, as always, enjoy the offseason. I was going to say games, but it is the offseason, so enjoy free agency. Play some NBA 2K16 and gear up for NBA 2K17 with KD in a Golden State uniform. Holy Doodle Squad.